Well, it has been almost a year since I finished this sketchbook, and I've told several people I would make a sketchbook tour video of it over these many months, and I'm finally doing that. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna jump right in and try and make this as quick as I can. The cover I painted myself with acrylics. It's Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Night Castle album cover. I'm really proud of it. I don't paint often, and one of my goals when I was going into the sketchbook was to paint more, and kind of just put color into things in general. So yeah. The first page I already know is a mess. It's kind of intimidating starting new sketchbooks, kind of have this like pressure on you to feel like the first few pages have to be like really good. And so I kind of just did the opposite of that to just get going and get the sketchbook started. The only actual fleshed out thing would be here. This was supposed to be a design for a D&D character, but this is not the final design. It was the first draft, and I don't know if I didn't keep anything of it other than the fact that my character was a satyr. The rest of it is just blah. This is some of my goals that I had for the sketchbook. I think I didn't check off these two, but I think I did all of them, so I'm quite proud. We start off with a banger here. It's kind of a banger. This page kind of just started off where I drew a room with a red pen. Is a picture off of Pinterest, to be honest. So like the hanging thingy and like the doors and stuff, that was off of Pinterest, and then I wanted to just build off of it, adding different things, and I'm very pleased. I think it's very spooky in a great way. And here is character design for another D&D character, a different campaign. My character is Zol. This was the first drawing I made. The hair did not stick, but I do go back and reference like the eyes on this. This was an outfit off of Pinterest. I really liked it, and I think it suits him. He is a sorcerer, so this is his arcane focus, just a little crystal orb. I drew more of him on this spread, tried to kind of flesh out a little bit more of his character. This is kind of his portrait that I went with, like the final design for his face. My friend's character in the campaign is like his childhood best friend over here. So I went to draw the two of them together. I'm not super happy with his look here, like from when he was a kid, because this kind of looks like, I don't know, like a fish folk kind of vibe. And he's not, he's an astral elf, so, but it's whatever. I'm very happy with this page. It was fun. On here, so, okay, I'm really proud of this, but I'll get to it in a second. This is just a Pinterest drawing. It was like, kind of had cryptid vibes, and I thought it was really funny. So I drew that, and then, guys, I never drawn anything so beautiful before, and I probably won't do it again. The dress and the pose is from Pinterest, so not an original work from my mind. It's something that I did with like D&D characters in mind. She would be an NPC from my character's kind of background. And then in the background here is my character. Yes, I'm really, really happy with this. Okay, so when I was in the sketchbook, I listened to a lot of Aurora, so this page has like lyrics from one of her songs. You'll see more of, well, I think the next page, yeah, the next page is more Aurora related things, but all of these here are like Pinterest studies, I guess. I don't know. This is a self-portrait. This is just a random page. All right, my video cut out, sorry. So this spread, I like it. I definitely had art block from the looks of it, but I like the red. It's visually striking. And I was really into Aurora this year, the year that I was working in the sketchbook. I had actually gone to see her live with one of my friends, and it was an amazing show. So this is like song lyrics on here. Um, okay, sorry. My video cut out again. My little iPhone 11 is doing its very best. Okay. Um, this page was trying to be more, I think the intention was to work more on my character, but I think I just wasn't feeling it. The real star is this. And this, guys, it has layers. It does. It looks like absolutely nothing, but it has a story behind it that I really don't feel like explaining, and to be honest, it's been so long, I don't think I would do it justice. But just know that playing Minecraft, I built something like this, and it was the funniest thing ever at the time, but I genuinely don't know how to explain it at this point. But just know. Okay. I like this spread. There's really not much going on, but it's colorful, and I like that. This is a character from The Ancient Magus Bride. Really good show if you like fantasy. This is my friend Sam's OC. His name's Milavilis, and I love drawing him. My friend's really, really good at character designs. They all have a lot of detail, and they're all very unique. Yeah. So, wow, there's a lot going on here. I low-key forget a lot of the stuff in the sketchbook. I think I was kind of really into kind of respecting the art form of like furry characters, but I don't really know how to draw animals, so it's kind of like drawing animals and like a bit of like anthropomorphic people. I don't know if I said that word right, but there's me, and then there's my friend, and then there's another one of my friends. So I was trying to do kind of like furry-esque, like fursona type vibes, but it was more so like an anthro person than anything else. But that's okay. This is just from whatever. And this is me with like a jester vibe. I don't know. There's just a lot going on here, but I like all the drawings individually. This was kind of continuing the same idea, like trying to go for like sort of a furry type fursona vibe for some of my friends. I'm so proud of this one. Y'all have no idea. I drew here first, and I didn't like it, and I didn't think I represented her too well. And then I did this one. My God, I'm very, very pleased with that. This is all just some random stuff on here. I like this. This is pretty good. A lot going on this page. I put this on here because these are like oil pastels, and they kind of bleed, and I didn't want it to make a mess on the other page, but hated this, covered it up, so I wouldn't have to finish it. I missed this plankton meme. yeah, not much going on. I rewatched Bridgerton, and season 2 is the best. I love Kate, so I drew her. This is me, and one of my cool outfits. I like that. Wait. Sorry, I was just reading that. Okay, whatever. Okay. Pinterest. Same Ancient Magus Bride character, that anime. I was trying to design a D&D character here. And this is just a silly little interactable. I like that. This is a drawing of Joe, the music artist and actor from Stranger Things. I love this spread. I drew Joe twice here, and I drew my dad and my mom and my niece. I drew them. This is a picture from like, I don't even know, like 2017 or 2018, I think. I really like the look of this. Okay. I'm pleased with this. This was supposed to be like a drawing a, I don't know, man. Just another character. She never got a name. I was inspired by some type of fashion, I guess. I think these shoes were just off of Pinterest. So, yeah. And then I did like a bunch of junk journaling to design the page. I think it looks pretty. All right. Another random bit on this spread. Yeah, I drew Joe again. Wow. I was really inspired. I was talking about how much I liked Aurora, and then I forgot that most of my brain got absorbed by this guy. His music. So good. Here I designed, or not designed, I was trying to draw for my friend one of his D&D characters. I like this a lot. I liked the outfit and everything. I'm not so happy with this. I don't know. It just looks a little flat, a little boring. And this page, my friend showed me Enna, like both the YouTube series kind of, and then the video game. And I loved it a lot. It's got a really, really cool vibe. So I like this a lot. It took a magazine page and I colored it in here and there. I added in characters from Enna, and I liked this. Wow. So, yeah. This is a D&D character. Again. This is an art block spread. Not much going on. But I like this. Cute. Man, I think I must have had a lot of art block because there's not much going on here either. I know that this is also for D&D, and this as well. This is from, Avenged Sevenfold, their Life is But a Dream album. They had like a bunch of different art for it, and I love the style, so I tried to recreate one of the images. Here, this is from a K-drama. I forget the name, but it was really good. And yeah, this is my OC from forever ago. I low-key don't draw her anymore. And we've got Scary Elmo. So, pretty neat, pretty neat. Wow, can you guess where I work? Oh, anyway. I think I was gonna try and practice drawing, like, movement here. So I was gonna use ballet to kind of practice drawing, like, not just movement, but also, like, anatomy. But it survived for this page and this page only. I'm really happy with this drawing here. This is yet another D&D related drawing from one of our, like, one-shots, but it's like a one-shot ongoing series. This is my character, and then one of the other players' characters. And they're just kind of aura farming, so hell yeah. Ooh, let me just pass this page. You know, there's nothing much to say here. But this is foreshadowing. You'll see. We enter my Big Top Burger era. This was kind of the best time of my life ever. I put a labor of love into the next few pages. So here's me as a Zomburger employee. All right, there's gonna be a lot of these, and there's not a really good way to show the whole thing. So low-key, just turn your screen. So I'm just gonna leave my sketchbook like this. This is one of my friends as a Big Top Burger employee. Very bonita. Here's Chaseray, the one and only owner of Zomburger, my king. I really like this drawing. The pose is from Pinterest. Here's another one of my friends as yet another Big Top employee. Very, very cool. I like the boots. I think I remember being pretty proud of the boots. Same friend from this page, but him as a Zomburger employee. And then yet another one of my friends. Guys, this series was such a passion project for me. It was a lot of fun. I want to do more of these low-key, but the sketchbook I'm in now isn't as wide. But if I get another one of these sketchbooks, I want to do more of these because this was so fun. Really pleased with this one. It's supposed to be from this angle. So the other one, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Need I say more? Need I say more? Alright. You know, people, you may or may not know this meme, and it is just Big Top in the Bergen Truck meme template, and then we got the same thing again, but it's Chaseray. Guys, low-key, I think I ate this up. It continues. The hyperfixation was actually quite apparent now that I'm looking at it with new eyes after a year. Here's Chaseray. You could never guess my favorite Big Top Burger character. But here we've got Steve. I like this page pretty decent, but this was supposed to be like eyes in the background here, and I feel like the composition doesn't really communicate it too well. I feel like it just kind of gets washed out into the background, but it's fine. Okay, I got some henna at this point, so I was trying to make a design for an upcoming event. I don't think I ended up going with this one. And then I drew myself as a strawberry shortcake character, I believe. And I think it's so cute. I tried to make it look like a coloring book page, but I wasn't going to color it. It's just that when I was a kid, I used to have the strawberry shortcake coloring books. I did it again for, I forget, I think it's a character from a video game my friend was playing. And then I was drawing some buildings. I'm quite pleased with this one. It's really messy, but I don't mind. Then we break into just some studies. I drew Chaseray again, but you know, it's like whatever. Hand studies, feet studies, and some anatomy. Then I drew some animals. I think I was nearing almost the end of this sketchbook, and I was kind of ready to just get it filled out. And that's kind of where I get like, let me just get references and draw them. So there's more of that here. I think I was going for more expressions here. Yeah. This was for a D&D one-shot. My character. I low-key forget what his deal is, but I think that's the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man meme. And here's another one of Chaseray. I forget the actor who did this silly pose, but here that is, and that's Soul from Soul Eater. I don't remember what's going on here, just some scenes that I drew out from Anne with an E, which is one of my favorite shows ever. Yeah. I don't know what this is, low-key. I don't know, he kind of cute though. And I think this was the idea of a self-portrait, but I just wanted to draw hair. I think it's cute. I don't know what this page is, whatever. This is a character, oh, it's all Wednesday. Okay, so I watched the second season of Wednesday at this point, and he was really cool. I forget his name now, but I'm really happy with this drawing. He's kind of fine, so, as you can see. Anyway, another drawing of Wednesday. I don't think I like any of my renditions of her. I just don't think I can do justice for Jenna Ortega. She's very beautiful. Okay, my phone is actively giving up the ghost while I'm trying to finish these videos, so I'm lowering the quality and just trying to bang out the last few pages really quick. The final henna designs that I made. Literally absolutely nothing, and then a character from a show I watched. And then I drew him again, and I like how it doesn't look like the same person, but it's supposed to be. I'm really happy with this piece here. You may or may not be able to tell, but it's actually 2 different magazine cutouts, and I made them look like the same picture. Very artsy, very clever. Yeah. I tried to draw something from my dream. I didn't finish, but it's fine. Silliness. Yeah, I think I was trying to come up with a comic idea with 2 animals. There's a joke behind it, there's a story. I don't feel like kind of explaining, but just know it's really funny, okay? Just trust. There's more of that here, and it's a beautiful thing, but unfortunately, you just gotta trust me. And then at this point, I just wanted to finish the sketchbook, and I just want to finish this video, so I'm just gonna bang through these last few pages. They're just very quick things with marker. I'm very happy with this right here. And this is more song lyrics. I'm not emo. I just love Avenged Sevenfold. And then we're done. This is just how I felt about the sketchbook at the end. And some stickers that I have here in the back. And I have this little thingy here. This was for a page. This was for this page. It was supposed to go with this, but I didn't really have a good spot for it. I didn't want to cover up anything, so I kept it because I thought it was cute, but it's just stuck back here forever. And that completes my sketchbook tour. It's kind of a chunky sketchbook. I've never had a sketchbook with any volume, so it's chunky for my standards. This is my child, okay? I'm very, very happy with this sketchbook, and I hope that you liked it, I guess. Yeah.